Clint Eastwood reportedly turned down a $4.5 million offer for a Shelby Cobra that had been parked in his garage since 1965. He bought it for just $7,500 while still a television actor. However, it may not be the most extraordinary car in his collection. Today, we'll take a look at 3 of the rarest cars associated with this Hollywood legend, from a forgotten racing machine to a unique prototype that was never supposed to survive. And number 3 is so unusual that even Ford executives were surprised to see it decades later. Number 1. 1951 Hudson Hornet. We begin with a car that Clint says reminds him of his father, a Hudson Hornet. This wasn't an ordinary Hornet. It was one of only 43 cars built with the ultra-rare Twin H power package, a setup that transformed the Hornet into a street-legal NASCAR weapon. Its 308 cubic inch inline-6 produced about 170 horsepower, but in 1951 that was enough to outrun many V8-powered rivals. Dual carburetors, larger valves, and a hotter camshaft gave it performance far beyond what most people expected from a 6-cylinder engine. What makes this car truly special is its documented racing history at Daytona Beach, back when stock cars still raced on the sand. Eastwood discovered the Hornet in a Georgia barn where it had been parked since 1962. During restoration, mechanics reportedly found old mason jars hidden inside the rear quarter panels, a reminder of the car's colorful past. The restoration took 3 years, and every detail had to match early 1951 factory specifications, including a dark green paint formula originally used on Hudson race cars. Number 2. 1964 Ferrari 250 GT Lusso. Next is a car that many Ferrari collectors dream about, a Ferrari 250 GT Lusso. According to the story, this example was the final Lusso ever built, and actor Steve McQueen once tried to buy it. Clint refused to sell. Under the hood sits a 3.0-liter Colombo V12, producing 240 horsepower, fed by 3 Weber carburetors. The engine remains numbers matching, preserving the car's original identity. Eastwood purchased the Lusso in 1964 after filming A Fistful of Dollars. The legend says he drove it from the Ferrari factory to Spain to begin work on for a few dollars more. Number 3. 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cuda Convertible. If you're talking about legendary American muscle cars, few are as desirable as the 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cuda Convertible. Only 14 were built, and just 4 left the factory with a 4-speed manual transmission. This particular example is even rarer, finished in the iconic plum-crazy purple with a white interior. Beneath the shaker hood is Chrysler's legendary 426 Hemi V8. Officially rated at 425 horsepower, enthusiasts have long believed the real output was significantly higher. Eastwood reportedly found this car in Montana, where it had been sitting untouched since the early 1970s after rising fuel prices convinced its original owner to park it. Amazingly, it still carried its original window sticker and had fewer than 16,000 miles on the odometer. Its restoration focused on preserving originality. Former Plymouth factory workers helped return the car to its original condition, making it one of the finest surviving Hemi Cuda convertibles in existence. Number 4. 1956 Jaguar XKSS. Next is one of the rarest Jaguars ever built, the 1956 Jaguar XKSS. Only 16 examples were completed before a devastating fire destroyed the remaining cars at Jaguar's factory, instantly making the XKSS one of the world's most exclusive automobiles. This particular XKSS is believed to have been Jaguar's development car for U.S. road certification, giving it an extraordinary place in automotive history. Power comes from a 3.4-liter straight-six, producing around 250 horsepower. Derived directly from Jaguar's Le Mans winning race cars, it delivered race car performance in a road-legal package. Eastwood acquired the XKSS in the early 1970s from a retired racing driver in Northern California. During restoration, mechanics uncovered old race timing sheets hidden beneath the seat cushions, revealing that the car had enjoyed an active competition career long before joining his collection. The 4-year restoration required painstaking attention to detail. Every component was restored to factory specifications, including its famous British racing green finish, recreating one of the most iconic sports cars ever built. Number 5. 1963 Shelby Cobra 289 Factory Competition.
Now we come to one of the crown jewels of the collection, a 1963 Shelby Cobra 289 factory competition. According to the story, this is one of only 6 factory-built competition Cobras, and the only one equipped with an experimental aluminum cylinder head engine developed during Shelby's GT40 program. Under the hood sits a specially prepared 289 cubic inch Ford V8, producing an estimated 385 horsepower. Thanks to its lightweight construction, the Cobra weighs less than many modern sports cars, giving it an astonishing power-to-weight ratio. Legend has it that Carroll Shelby personally delivered the car to Clint Eastwood in 1965 after watching him race another Cobra. Shelby reportedly believed Eastwood had the skill to handle its incredible performance. The car has remained remarkably original. Even its race logbooks, handwritten setup notes, and service records have been preserved, offering a rare glimpse into one of Shelby's most exclusive creations.
Number 6. 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429 prototype. The next car is surrounded by mystery. This isn't just another Boss 429 Mustang. According to the story, it was one of the first prototype cars built by Ford and was reportedly used for the company's official promotional photography before disappearing into private ownership. Power comes from Ford's legendary 429 cubic inch V8, officially rated at 375 horsepower, although many experts believe the real figure was much higher. Because the engine was so massive, Ford engineers had to redesign parts of the engine bay just to make it fit. Every Boss 429 was hand-assembled, making each car unique in its own way. Eastwood is said to have received the Mustang directly from Ford while filming Kelly's Heroes. During restoration, workers reportedly discovered original promotional tags and handwritten production markings that linked the car back to Ford's marketing department. Today, it remains one of the rarest and most historically significant Boss 429 Mustangs ever claimed to exist.
Number 7. The 1957 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Roadster. Few classic cars are as instantly recognizable as the 1957 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Roadster, but this example is even more extraordinary. According to the story, it is one of only 29 aluminum-bodied roadsters ever produced, making it dramatically lighter and far rarer than the standard steel-bodied version. Under the hood is a 3.0-liter fuel-injected inline-six, producing around 240 horsepower. At a time when most sports cars still relied on carburetors, the 300 SL's mechanical fuel injection was considered revolutionary. The car is also linked to Hollywood legend Clark Gable, who reportedly placed an order but canceling it due to a lengthy delivery wait. Years later, Clint Eastwood is said to have discovered the untouched Roadster in a Beverly Hills garage. During restoration, specialists uncovered documents suggesting the car had once appeared at the 1957 Paris Motor Show, adding another fascinating chapter to its already remarkable history. Today, it stands as one of the finest surviving examples of Mercedes-Benz legendary sports car.